The B-52H Stratofortress. This is one of the longest-serving strategic bombers in modern military history, symbolizing sustained American air power since the Cold War. Designed as a long-range, heavy bomber capable of delivering both nuclear and conventional weapons, it has evolved through multiple upgrades to remain operational in contemporary conflicts. Its enduring relevance comes not from stealth, but from its immense payload capacity, long endurance, and ability to integrate modern precision-guided weapons. Among its variants, the B-52H Stratofortress represents the most advanced and currently operational version. Introduced in the early 1960s, this variant replaced earlier engines with more efficient turbofans and incorporated structural and avionics upgrades that extended its service life well into the 21st century. Even today, it remains a cornerstone of U.S. long-range strike capability. Performance and operational capabilities. The B-52H is built around the concept of global reach. It can fly more than 14,000 kilometers without refueling, and with aerial refueling support, its range becomes effectively unlimited. Its combat radius of roughly 7,000 kilometers allows it to strike deep into hostile territory while operating from distant bases such as RAF Fairford, which has been a key launch point during recent operations. The aircraft cruises at subsonic speeds close to 1,000 kilometers per hour and is operated by a crew of 5. What truly defines it, however, is its payload capacity of around 70,000 pounds, enabling it to carry a mix of weapons unmatched by most modern bombers. Operationally, the B-52H serves multiple roles. It can act as a standoff missile carrier, launching long-range precision weapons from outside defended airspace, or as a direct attack bomber delivering guided bombs onto fixed targets. It is equally capable of strategic bombardment, close air support, and sustained strike missions. This flexibility allows commanders to adapt the aircraft's role depending on the phase of a campaign, which became particularly evident during Operational Epic Fury. The armament and load capability. The B-52H's strength lies in its ability to carry both cruise missiles and heavy precision-guided bombs. One of its primary weapons is the AGM-158JASSM, a long-range standoff missile designed to strike heavily defended targets with high precision. In operational configurations observed during Epic Fury, the bomber carried around 10 to 12 of these missiles externally, with the possibility of additional weapons mounted internally in its bomb bay. This allowed it to engage multiple high-value targets in a single sortie, while remaining far from enemy air defenses. In contrast, the aircraft can also carry the GBU-31JDAM, a 2,000-pound class precision-guided bomb. During later sorties, B-52H bombers were seen carrying 12 of these weapons externally, 6 under each wing. These bombs often include penetrator warheads designed to destroy hardened structures such as bunkers, reinforced shelters, and underground facilities. With additional internal capacity, the bomber can significantly increase the total number of weapons carried, making it capable of delivering massive precision strike effects in a single mission. Role in Operation Epic Fury. At the beginning of Operation Epic Fury, the B-52H was employed primarily in a standoff strike role. Armed with AGM-158JASSM missile, the bomber operated from long distances, launching its weapons without entering the most dangerous air defense zones. In this phase, its role was to weaken the enemy's defensive network by targeting radar installations, command and control centers, and surface-to-air missile systems. By doing so, it helped open corridors in the battle space, reducing the threat level for follow-on operations. The aircraft essentially functioned as a long-range precision strike platform, delivering powerful effects while minimizing risk to its crew. Geographically, many of these operations were linked to deployments from RAF Fairford in the United Kingdom, a key forward operating location for U.S. bombers in European and Middle Eastern theaters. From this base, the B-52Hs could conduct long-range sorties into contested regions. Leveraging their endurance, and airwheel refueling support to remain operational over extended distances. The location also provided strategic flexibility, allowing rapid adaptation to evolving mission requirements. As the operation progressed and enemy defenses were degraded, the B-52H's role began to shift. The bomber started appearing with GBU-31JDAM bombs instead of cruise missiles, signaling a transition to direct attack missions. Unlike JASSM, which can be launched from hundreds of kilometers away, JDAMs require the aircraft to fly closer to the target and release the bombs with a specific envelope. This change indicated growing confidence in air superiority and a reduced threat from enemy defenses. In this phase, the B-52H moved from being a distant missile carrier to an active participant in the strike environment, delivering precision-guided bombs directly onto pre-planned targets. In the later stages of Operation Epic Fury, the focus turned towards the destruction of hardened and deeply buried infrastructure. The B-52H Stratofortress and other U.S. strike assets carried out a massive bombing campaign across Iran, hitting thousands of military targets, eventually exceeding 9,000 sites, including ballistic missile launch facilities, underground storage bunkers, and drone infrastructure. These strikes focused on crippling Iran's missile launch capability, destroying launchers, stockpiles, and production facilities. At the same time, command and control centers and IRGC headquarters were targeted to disrupt coordination across Iran's military network. The campaign also struck integrated air defense systems, degrading radar coverage and reducing resistance to follow-on air operations. The Stratofortress hit air bases, airfields, and hardened aircraft shelters, limiting Iran's ability to deploy and sustain air power. Each bomb combined precision guidance with significant kinetic energy, allowing it to penetrate before detonating and maximizing damage against fortified targets. The bomber's large payload meant that a single sortie could engage multiple hardened objectives, making it highly efficient in sustained strike operation. In conclusion, the B-52H Stratofortress proved to be a cornerstone of Operation Epic Fury. Its transition from carrying long-range cruise missiles to deploy heavy JDAM bunker busters illustrated not only its versatility, but also the dynamic nature of modern air campaigns. By combining payload capacity, endurance, and precision strike capability, the aircraft enabled a sustained and effective assault on both defended and hardened targets. Far from being an outdated platform, the B-52H continues to demonstrate its relevance by adapting to evolving operational demands, reinforcing its status as one of the most valuable assets in the U.S. Air Force's strategic arsenal.